Hi, I'm Deb Slaughter, and I'm a scuba instructor at Adventures in Scuba.
Deb, tell me about your background. What do you do for a living?
I'm a teacher. I've been a teacher for 20 years, and I love instructing. I love watching people learn.
And basically, when you became a scuba instructor, you just taken your teaching and added water. How much different is it, or is it pretty much the same?
Well, it's a lot quieter, going from 120 kids in a gymnasium to teaching 6 or 8 in the pool. It's quite an experience. You learn to communicate very well, and I've had a lot of fun doing it. It's just a whole new way of taking what my passion is to a different level.
What was the point in time when you decided to become an instructor?
Well, part of it was because my kids really wanted to get into scuba diving, and I think it was important for us to have that level of training that I didn't think I had at the point. And I just wanted things to be safe. And the encouragement of the staff here at Adventures in Scuba, saying that we should become instructors from pretty much day one was
Was it more encouragement, or was it a strong arm?
It might have been a little bit of both.
But it's fun when you get in the pool with students and you get to practice your love of scuba diving. And I wanted to touch on that. What do you love most about scuba diving?
I think I'd like to watch them progress from maybe even being a little timid about the water and having that fearful look in their eyes that I'm not sure I can do this, to I love this, I can't wait to get out into the ocean and see what it's all about.
What are the big perks that you find of being an instructor with Adventures in Scuba?
I think the family atmosphere that we have here, and just the people that we work with, and all the instructors and staff here at the shop, it's like my second family, and it's a place where I enjoy to come every time that I come to teach a class, or even just to pop in to say hi.
What about trips? As a scuba instructor, you get to lead trips. What's involved with that?
Well, we are currently taking a trip down to Bonaire in 2016, and it's going to be our first trip leading, but I have been on other trips, and it's just having the actual safety that there's going to be instructors there, and having the ability to take courses when you're on holidays is, I think, a real big perk for people to come along on trips with us.
Tell me about the amount and type of knowledge that you gain by becoming an instructor versus when you're a certified diver to becoming an instructor. Tell me about the learning process and what you learn.
Well, I think it's a steep uphill climb like Mount Everest at some point, but the information is just taught in a certain way that it's so easy to learn, and there's so many people around to help, but the knowledge that it takes to become an instructor is huge. And the more I know, the more I learned going through my course, I just realized I needed to know that in order to get to that next level. And it's just a sense of confidence.
Deb, if you had advice for someone thinking about becoming a dive master or a scuba instructor or becoming professional, what would you say to them?
It's well worth it, and it's important to know the information when you become a scuba diver, but learning the knowledge you learn through those extra courses, working towards the professional level, the information is so valuable when you're diving. It just makes you a better diver.
And I think at the point where you are at the topmost level, master scuba diver, you probably, if you haven't gone any further, you don't know how much there is still to learn at that point in time. There's so much more that you can learn by becoming a dive master and a scuba instructor. So yeah, moving forward is always a good thing. Deb, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much.